Good day, merry meet. My name is Glennis and I am the Witch of Whitechild Hollow. I want to warmly welcome you to my channel. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me. We are working with our chakras, and this is the very last chakra. This is our crown chakra. And this is one I hope that you will explore and work with because it's probably one of the more satisfying spiritually. And I will try to explain it. You guys know I struggle a little bit with my words, so I will try to explain it as best that I can. But working with your crown chakra is all about accepting yourself, both in your mundane world and in your magical world. In either way, mundane, magically, whatever, you have no limits. No limits in this world. Don't ever let anyone tell you any different. Working with your crown chakra is all about honoring your body, your physical body, taking care of your body, eating properly, exercising, and all that comes with it, so you are a strong individual. Working with your crown or your root chakra will enable you to work with and receive divination from other sources. So your crown chakra and your third eye are kind of like that. One way to start working with your crown chakra is mindful. Now I'm giving you two M's. Mindful meditation. Mindful meditation is to pay close attention to your breath, your breathing during meditation. And I mean, really meditate with a purpose of peace, calm. I've spoken with you guys before about connecting with your spirit guide or getting to know your spirit guide or, whomever. And I suggested to lower your vibrations, quiet, take everything down a notch, go into meditation, and truly just quiet your mind. Don't think about what am I going to have for dinner, or I need to, or whatever. Put everything out of your mind. And I've suggested the brooder mask and the earbuds. And if you have a hard time just zoning out, meditating, then practice, practice, practice. Now, you guys know I did yoga many, many years ago. And it was just, a wonderful, awesome experience. And I still enjoy it, but it is so good for your crown chakra. And so if, you want to honor your body and you want to work with your crown chakra in hopes of opening it up, then yes, meditate, mindful meditation and yoga. If you can try to do yoga, please do. But working with your crown chakra is almost like when it starts to open, and it's almost like, you know, the clouds parting. It's like a flood of peace, calm, and having no fear, either in your magical life or your mundane life. You have to know, and again, this comes back to faith, you have to know that when your crown chakra opens, you receive that epiphany. It will be like no other feeling, and you will know it. Now, some people, have different reactions than others. Some may get dizzy, some may have headaches, and some may go, oh, there it is. And it is an incredibly glorious moment. But the tea blend that I have for you is very, very simple. It requires a little bit more than just pouring hot water over it. And I have two ingredients, and one is lotus root. I'm sure you guys have already seen lotus root before, and lavender. Now, lotus root makes a very thick tea, and you may, after you cook it, because you have to cook this. So if you get a tea, a really big tea mug, put that water in a saucepan, add your lotus, and let it simmer, not like boil crazy, but allow it to simmer for 5-7 minutes. Allow it to cool a little bit, strain it off, and put it back on the heat. And if you want, add a little bit of honey and to get it mixed up. And at this point, you may, depending on the thickness, you may want to add a little bit more water, and that's just to make it more palatable for yourself. Add a little bit of lavender. I personally don't like a lot of lavender, but I will add a little bit of lavender. And because you have to be careful, if you add too much, it'll taste soapy, and that's never good. But lotus helps rid your body of excess mucus. It is very good to lower your cholesterol. And magically speaking, if you burn a bit of this off, that will dispel negativity. I have used this in potions and things to, oops, to kind of banish or cancel out a love spell. So if you need to break a love spell, here you go, lotus root. And lavender's been used a long, long time. It's very, very good to use against the evil eye. This will sharpen your mind. And what I've been fooling with right here is you can use, I have some here, you can use the sticks. If you found that, you've used a sprig or two here and there, you can use the stick and to burn in your incense, in your cauldron. And that's your tea. It's just that simple. It requires a little bit of preparation, but both are very good magically, and both are very good for your body. But for your essential oils, and again, this is not to anoint your body with. This is if you want to put some in, a burner or something like that, or if you want to anoint a candle, then certainly that would be great. But the blend is lavender, of course, and vetiver. Now, vetiver has a very tranquilizing quality to it, and it helps with emotional flare-ups. So if you want to keep an even keel, so to speak, vetiver. And if you know someone who has had a loss, whether it be they've lost their partner, a job, if you have decided to stop eating chocolate, and because those are all losses in your life, no matter what, vetiver is one in a diffuser. It's marvelous. And the next one is Helicorium. And we've discussed Helicorium before. If you want to start working with your crown chakra and just truly feel like you need to anoint your third eye, you can anoint yourself behind your ears or in your crown. Helicorium certainly is not going to hurt you physically like some other essential oils. But now bear in mind, please do a patch test and just don't randomly put this on your body. So I want to put that out there, but just something to be careful of. But when I meditate, I do put this behind both ears, as unusual as this sounds, and I do practice mindful meditation because I want every one of you to get to that point where you are balanced. All of your chakras are balanced, and you can go, if you're so inclined, and you can go and kick magical ass. That's where I'm trying to take each and every one of you that want to go there. Then this past year, I've been pulling you and pulling you along as much as I can. I can't force you to make your own Florida water. I can't force you to make your own essential oils or blends or anything like that. But there are a few of you who are learning as much from me as you possibly can. And I want to thank you for for hanging in there with me through many, many camera mishaps, audio mishaps, and the like. But this is where we have gotten ourselves to, so to speak. Uh, Once you open your crown chakra, those fears, all of your fears, all of your fears are gone. And you will have the confidence, whatever kind of magic you decide to practice, that you can go and do what you need to do. But accept yourself, honor, honor your body. And when you receive inspiration from your God and your goddess, listen to it and trust your intuition, trust your gut. Something is telling you is wrong, it's go way far the other way. Don't over analyze. Just accept things for how they are happening and go from there. Next week, I know there's no more chakras, but next week, for those of you who don't necessarily want to deal with the essential oil blends and the tea blends, I will go through in one video, I will go through each chakra and share with you how you can mundanely work with your chakras to bring yourself back into balance. I'm hoping that you're not out of balance, but there are a few who, for whatever reasons, feel that they're suffering a little bit. But I want to thank you guys so much for joining me, and I hope you join me next week. Merry part, and I hope to merry meet again. Goodbye, guys.